Hey everybody, Matt here again, coming to you live from the hammock. Today's video is going to be a simple little video on my summer pack load. I recently just got this small Daypack backpack thing, and I just wanted to share with you what I would bring in this during a summer trip here in Florida. Alright, so might as well start from the bottom here. Alright, down here at the bottom, this looks a little strange, but it's my bedroll. That's what I call it. It's my hammock and my fleece, or not really fleece, maybe wool blanket wrapped up here. And here in Florida, in summer, that's about all you need. So, there it is. So let me unwrap that. It's my blanket rolled up, and then folded up into my blanket is my Hammock Bliss hammock right here. Woohoo! And then my blanket, which is much longer than that. It's just all folded up. There, see? It's a sizable blanket. Alright. Now, in my backpacking basics video, I tell you that you don't have to sacrifice much, you just gotta pare it down. Well, when you go to a pack that's this small, you do have to sacrifice some stuff. Like, I don't have a pillow. Yeah. But, I mean, that's fine. I usually sleep on my arm anyway. But, anywho, continuing on, we'll get more into that as the video continues. Here on the sides, this is kind of a goodie, but I have my Crocs. One Croc. Two Croc. Right there. Now that's again, you know, not a necessity, but a comfort. Okay, so going to the front of the backpack, I'll undo this clip right here. Alright, and that'll allow me to open up this here. Alright, this here is where I keep, you know, my toiletries and some extra stuff. This is my This is my knockoff of a buff headgear that I bought. It's a turtle fur. But it does about everything that a buff does. Very nice, very handy. I like it a lot. Here's my emergency paracord, only to be used in an emergency. This isn't an emergency. Is not, you know, well, I don't have enough rope for my tarp. This is emergency paracord when I really need it. If I get into a survival situation, or, you know, have to, I don't know. Emergency paracord. Alright. Bug spray. My trowel, which is people who are new to backpacking, this is going to be a little backpacking basics tip here. People who are newer to backpacking, when you do the necessities of life in the woods, a couple of scouts were flabbergasted at this, but you actually, yes, you have to dig your own latrine. They don't provide toilets. So if you're going to dig it, you're going to need a shovel. Get one of these little cheap plastic shovels, not a metal shovel. Metal shovel equals heavy shovel. And again, it may not feel like much, but it adds up. The little things that you take away, you know, you can also add little things, right? The more little things you add, the more it adds up. The more little things you take away, you know, it decreases. Also, your trowel is a pretty good place to have your duct tape there, a little extra bit of duct tape. A lot of people say, you know, take a little pencil, wrap it around a pencil. I personally don't bring a pencil, so if I'm not going to bring it, if I'm not going to use it, I'm not going to bring it just so I can wrap duct tape around it. So, I mean, the trowel is something I'm already bringing, and so I thought that's a pretty good spot as any to wrap my duct tape around. Alright, going along the lines of life's necessities, toilet paper. This is actually camper's toilet paper, but you know, regular toilet paper off of your roll at home. Just get some, wrap it around your hands, put it in a plastic baggie there. Alright, in here, as you can see, there's these little extra pockets in here. I have my water purification tablets. Now I have an actual water purifier. It's a pump, microfilter, but it's pretty large and it weighs about a pound. These things, really tiny, really portable. All it does is leave a little bit of a pool water taste, but not much, so that I can deal with. Alright, instead of putting these over here, I'm going to put them back where they were. But alright, in another little side pocket, I have my lighter. Definitely want to have one of those, especially for your cook kit. And then this is not a necessity, but it's a convenience. I might not take it. I might take it. I might not. But a nice little deck of playing cards. Just something to entertain yourself with. Play solitaire, or get with some of the guys and play whatever. Use acorn tops for poker chips. We did that one camp out. I became Lord of the Squirrels because I won. That's right. Alright, anyway. Here at this top pouch with the awesome patches on it. Right now I have this empty, but what I am planning to put in this top pouch right here is my first aid kit and survival kit. Those things that I really, really need to have right there accessible, right when I need them. And if somebody, asks, maybe I go down or something, fall, break something, and somebody asks, oh, where's your first aid kit? The pouch with the patches. It's easier to say, oh, the front pocket on the left, or open that top compartment. It's two things. Oh, yeah, see, pocket with the pouches. Easy to say, easy to do. All right, so moving on. Going to the side here, we're going to this compartment, the middle compartment. All right, what I have in here is there's room at the top. There's lots of room, because this is where some of my food is going to go in here. And then I have my cook kit. This is my tin cup cook kit that I showed you in an earlier video. And then I have my pair of trekking shorts in here. This pocket I leave basically empty because it's mainly for food. I just put my trekking shorts in here because there wasn't enough room in the main compartment. And then my tin cup cook kit goes right in there, like that. Just like that. Here we go. Then the trekking shorts might fit. Yeah, there we go. And see, now there is a whole lot of room up here in this. So this is where most of my food is going to go. And maybe a little extra bottle of water. Alright, so moving on to the main compartment. The big deal. Alright, this is also pretty empty. What I'm probably going to do is take my 3-liter bladder out and actually use maybe 3 Nalgene, 1-liter Nalgenes, and then have a half-liter on my belt. Because I have so much room in here, and I think the water bladder, if it was filled up, would just kind of push the pack too much, so I might do that. But anyway, with this main compartment, it zips all the way down and it opens completely up. Alright, here at the bottom, I have my War Bonnet Superfly tarp for my hammock and stuff. I have my pack towel, and over here there's a little mesh pocket. I have a pair of dress socks, which I use for sock liners, because when you're backpacking, the socks that you use are these types of socks, the real, good socks, but you don't want to have these directly on your feet. You use sock liners as moisture wickers for you. So a good pair of dress socks, they'll do the trick for sock liners. You don't have to buy actual sock liners. It works out. Alright, now here we go. This is basically just the clothes that I bring on a camp out. I bring an extra pair of shorts, sock liners, and some synthetic undies. another pair of synthetic undies. You want them to be synthetic. And then here's some extra rope that I have for my tarp. Up here it has a zippered pocket. This, if I forgot to put like a wallet or something in there, you know, maybe some valuables that you might bring, wallet, cell phone, that would probably go in this pocket right here, this zippered pocket. Alright, so I should have taken these out and just put them over here, but I forgot. But anywho, so alright, now that the pack is empty, I'm going to show you my current water carrying system. Because again, in Florida, you're carrying 3 to 4 liters of water. And so it's kind of hard to take a small pack because you got to carry all that water. Alright, so the front here, get my hose up and out of here. Alright, so what's cool about this Daypack is roll the sleeves back there, or the straps. Alright, here is the back support that you have. It's very soft, pretty cushy, but also it is hollow, so I can put my 3-liter bladder in there. Now the only bad thing about this is I'd have to put this in first with most of the water in it, because if I don't put it in first, and if I have all this stuff in the pack before I put the bladder in, I'm not going to hardly be able to fit the bladder in the pack. So what I'm thinking is that I might put maybe my little blue pad camp seat right down in here. Let me grab that. This little doohickey. This, I showed you in an earlier video. What I'm probably going to do is, as I said, replace that liter with a couple of water bottles. You know, maybe 3 1-liter water bottles, and I can put my little blue pad in there, and that'll give me a little bit of extra cushiness there. And I might be able to use it, and maybe I could put my pack towel down there. Oh yeah. And that'll take things sort of out of my pack. I mean, I'm still bringing the stuff, but it just provides a little bit of extra back cushiness. And then it gives me a little more room inside the pack for those water bottles. And so anyway, that's basically it. When I figure out maybe a different way to carry some water, or maybe a different cook kit. I don't think I'm gonna keep the tin cup cook kit in this pack system. I might figure something else out that's a little narrower. This is kind of wide. As you can see, it's kind of a wide pot. So I might figure out something that's a little narrower. But for the moment, I reckon that's it. So hope this has given you a little bit of oomph to get out there and see how much you can fit in just a day pack. And that'll really tell you how much you need to pare down and how small you need to get. But I'll tell you, I did do it one time. I fit everything that I needed in this little day pack. As you can see here, they're kind of the same size, but this one goes wider than this one does. But I was still able to fit everything in here. It was really stretched out, but I was able to do it. So anyway, I reckon that's about it. Thank you for watching, and hang loose all your hammockers. One of these days I will get to a video about my hammock, but Not today. Alright, I'll see you next time on the next Sawgrass Brothers videos.